The darkness on our planet no longer affects me. Here's why. I recognize that we exist in a realm of relativity. Everything needs to exist for anything to exist at all. So there needs to be love and fear to create all the diversity to choose and therefore create. I recognize that it's my job to align with, in consciousness, with what I choose to create. So I recognize that variety and contrast and diversity is the essence of this physical life, and that my only job to be a conscious being is to align with, in frequency, with that which I choose to create and experience more of. I know that we are all connected. We all come from the same source of origin, and I recognize that when I align myself with love, I align myself with truth. That is the highest that I can do for my human family. Because when I'm in harmony with myself, when I choose to be an expression of love, then that energy is what ripples outward into the whole. I recognize that contrast is what helps us evolve and expand and awaken. I understand that darkness is what brings light, because it shows us who we are not and guides us back into love, back into harmony, back into who we truly are. So I know that the deeper into darkness we go, the more we are going to catapult into light. I recognize that every being chooses the life themes that they desire to explore in this temporary physical experience. And I recognize that my mind doesn't know better than the wisdom of their spirit who chose the themes that they chose to experience. I trust the infinite intelligence of the universe that creates worlds, galaxies, solar systems. And I recognize that just because my mind judges war as bad doesn't mean that that being whose spirit chose to experience it for purposes beyond my imagination also views it as bad. I recognize that love is the core, the backbone, the spine, the everything of all of existence. Love is the essence, because if it weren't, then we wouldn't exist, because it would have already destroyed itself. I recognize love as the most powerful energy in the entire universe, and I know that love always conquers. I view the darkness on our planet as being in perfect divine order, just as I view our collective desire to transmute it to light as being in perfect divine order. Lastly, I'm very conscious of the fact that this is a very temporary experience. It seems very real, but we're only here for a short time. And I've learned not to take the happenings of this world so seriously that it pushes me off my own track. I've learned to adopt some level of neutrality